Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Business on the News. Now, Minister of Works and Housing Samuel Atachia has hinted government may allow banks in the country to fall on funds accrued from pension schemes to finance construction of houses for mortgage purposes for the benefit of low-income earners. He noted the 1.7 million housing deficit in the country is taking a toll on investment drive. He was speaking to Joy Business in an interview on the sidelines of the official opening of the construction bank in Accra.
One major and important significance of this bank is that they will be able to leverage on all government sources like the pension fund to give investors assurance that when houses are completed or serious infrastructure works are completed, they will pay off the contractors and deal with the institutions who receive monies from the government. And that will be so reassuring that if you give, with all respect, a banking instrument of significance to an investor, that after your work has been certified, we will pay you off. I tell you, it will be the starting point of clearing the deficit in housing in the neighborhood of about 1.7 million units.
Do I get an understanding that they are going to leverage on the pension funds to do some of these things?
Why shouldn't they leverage on it? Why shouldn't we say that even the pension funds should come to them by way of boosting their capital base? Why not? What is the pension fund intended to do? Is it of entertainment value? The pension fund is giving assurance to pensioners that when you retire, you will have some place to lay your heads. Is that not the significance of a pension, that you have a place to sleep? So that if you have a construction bank that could take over the monies to give strength to their capital base and then also sign out monies to investors when they complete their work, then the investor will have the confidence to further invest in the economy. And that's how we clear all the deficit and also sort out the sewage problems and then the rest of the infrastructure challenges we have.
And government says it has instituted the necessary measures to prevent any serious power crisis despite the Jubilee oil field shutdown. This follows confirmation that the intermittent Jubilee shutdowns could end in December instead of next month. The field is currently under a 10-day shutdown and should resume operations by this weekend. There are fears the development could result in serious challenges with power supply in the coming weeks. But Deputy Energy Minister Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam tells Joy Business there is no cause for alarm.
Because of the effect on gas flow from Jubilee, you know that 10 gas is going to come on. About 50 million scarf a day is being produced from the 10 field. This is going to somehow ameliorate the effect of the shortage, although it may not entirely address it. It is for this reason we have brought on stream the early power project. AXA is also now producing. And these plants do not use light crude oil necessarily. They also use heavy fuel and also LPG. And therefore, we have constant flow of LPG, but also heavy fuel. Also, some of the companies such as Asogli are stocking oil. You know that Asogli now uses light crude oil. So they are stocking the fuel in order to ensure that we do not have any interruption when the shutdown period comes.
Sorry, but some will say that are these measures more of a tried and tested and more of an adequate systems or reserves in place that we are sure that over this period, because what we also understand from Talu is that this is just a first round of shutdowns that will continue to the end of the year.
I mean, we have not been told that to continue up to the end of the year. We are aware of, I think, 3 months shutdown, and we have adequate preparations to be able to address the effect it will have on power generation. I mean, as I indicated to you, gas flow from Jubilee is going to be substituted for by gas from 10, you know, and therefore you are going to have about 40 million scarf shortage, which we can't be able to address using a combination of fuels such as light crude oil, heavy fuel oil, and then also the ability of the companies to store fuel in anticipation of the challenge. I am very definite that Asogli, which used to rely on gas.
And those were some business news updates. We'll bring you some more business shortly on the marketplace. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji Riafi. Good afternoon.